So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive, so I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see. It's a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Wait to the test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase, so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race, so I'll make that bag. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove. And there's not a lot of time, so I gotta make moves.
Got things that I wanna do. I got plans, got schemes that I follow through. I make all my gains from what I produce. I don't lose, I learn, don't get confused. Peace in the dark, cause I work fucking hard. So many nights sitting in the graveyard, cause they lost to the grind, but that's fine, that's a start. To do something great, sacrifice is a part of it. It's just the start of it. You can't start then quit, you have to harness this, cause energy is bliss. And when I swing, I miss, but then I swing and hit. So I'ma swing again, and I'ma swing again. Then I'll be taking off, cause I don't wait or pause. I got the game unlocked, I never mind the clock. I take the last shot, I got a fast cross. Villain energy, cause I'm the last boss.
Test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase, so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race, so I'll make that bag. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove. And there's not a lot of time, so I gotta make moves.
So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive, so I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see. It's a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Wait to the test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase, so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race, so I'll make that bag. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove. And there's not a lot of time, so I gotta make moves.
Got things that I wanna do. I got plans, got schemes that I follow through. I make all my gains from what I produce. I don't lose, I learn, don't get confused. Peace in the dark, cause I work fucking hard. So many nights sitting in the graveyard, cause they lost to the grind, but that's fine, that's a start. To do something great, sacrifice is a part of it. It's just the start of it. You can't start then quit, you have to harness this, cause energy is bliss. And when I swing, I miss, but then I swing and hit. So I'ma swing again, and I'ma swing again. Then I'll be taking off, cause I don't wait or pause. I got the game unlocked, I never mind the clock. I take the last shot, I got a fast cross. Villain energy, cause I'm the last boss.
Test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase, so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race, so I'll make that bag. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of of goals that I wanna prove, and there's not a lot of time, so I gotta make moves.
So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive, so I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see is a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Put to the test and you know I'll lace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase, so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race, so I'll make that bag. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove, and there's not a lot of time, so I gotta make moves.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Waylander Gaming. Tonight, we've got some more Viking series up in the scene and in the house for you. First matchup, this is lower brackets. It's Immortal Order up against Pandora's Code Red. Immortal Order choosing heads and it landed tails, giving Pandora's Code Red the choice to pick left or right, and Pandora's Code Red going for the right hand side, offering Immortal Order the first pick and bans. Let me just I'm solo casting tonight, so it's going to be the sheep with no bleep, and you're going to be stuck with my voice for the whole stream tonight. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just getting the admin work done. How is everyone feeling tonight? Are we ready to be entertained? Oh yes, Scotty. No. Alright, Immortal Order banning out Kimmy and Sicilian. PCR with the response. We do see Streamzy. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, just ensuring that Kimmy and Sicilian is banned. I got it. Who are you rooting for? Well, Lotus Gaming, I am part of Immortal Order's squad. So, definitely I'm going to be rooting for my team to take the W here. So, the final ban coming in from Pandora's Code Red being Suyu and Glue. Alright, so let me just get this. Gimme Celian. Suyu. Suyu. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined in the lobby with Crack Dust Crusader. Crack, how you doing tonight, bro?
Yo, I am good, and you?
Can't complain, bro. Good luck and have fun to both teams.
Yeah.
and start
I just
off.
realized that you're streaming on your own.
Did you only realize that now?
Yeah, I just realized and I just came to just, keep you a bit of company,
You want me to share my screen?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Alright,
I'm
Jadora
born with talent.
banning out Guinevere. Let's go. Fury with a response from the side of Pandora's Code Red.
Muscle of iron.
How do
Your
y'all
team
know
is
about
steel.
Gimme? In Nalo? Well, pretty much Gimme has been buffed, and especially with the rework. So, yeah, and hey, listen. It is on your team's captain's priority list to go and do homework on the enemy team. As we do see Pandora's
My
Code
tail's been
Red
itching
banning
for a
out
real
Garagacha. Immortal Order responded with the Kalia ban. Yet, what do you think about the bans so far?
I'm thinking the bans are pretty good so far.
Let's
The
fight
Guinevere
to our
ban
heart's
is a bit
content.
weird to me. Maybe it's a respect ban. However, the Clear, the Kutsot, the Lucas, they're all really solid bans. They just have so much team fight potential. They're super tanky. Especially Clear. Clear, I don't know, I haven't really been playing this game that much. But on her release date, everyone was playing her. She has mobility,
Time to
she
drop
has
the beat of the
two
flash.
types of CC locks. And she keeps her teammates alive. Just a very solid pick. A pretty good ban as well.
As we do
I'm
see
just, yeah.
Boba Chad picking up Joy, Hero, and T Merlin with a response. You wanted to say?
Yeah, so the Joy ban, like super early, I don't really think that it's too good. Because Joy does get
True
counterpicked
love
quite easily.
It's like blood.
I am not the only
Your
one
team
bound
is
by
picking
these
How-
chains.
It's like picking Fanny early in the game. Because the moment now everyone has to just pick a hero that can CC lock you. They'll just chain you down, and there's not much you can do, and your whole game is ruined. But
Yeah.
we'll see how Pandora will, respond to this.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's hear from the crowd.
100%.
Make
Oh,
some noise
Onion
for
picking
yours
up
truly.
CC, Angelic Fury picking up Aurora.
Feel the embrace of the celestial twilight.
I have no comments on those bans. I mean, on those picks. Those picks are pretty solid.
Let's play together.
They're not counter picking anything, but they're not bad on their own. It's a pretty solid pick. I'm thinking maybe they'll go for a Hylos Roam and CC because we've seen the CC run people down hard with the Hylos Roam.
100%. I see there's a comment. Lotus Gaming saying, "Gets nice to see you in
Need
the
some
casting
stitches? I can
scene."
help.
Lotus
Wow.
Gets is not new to the casting scene.
That
Pretty much
is so crazy. That is crazy.
that just means someone hasn't been watching the PUBG streams, as we do see
Oh, yeah.
Pandora's Code Red batting out Melissa. So Gets is actually
who dare
quite
stand in my
a
way will
frequent
be
caster. Well, yeah, it's once a week on PUBG. So yeah, but it's very nice to have him here with me on MLBB, as we do see Immortal Order did ban out Hanzo. Hanzo, not seeing a lot of.
Hanzo does give Joy problems though. I know you're gonna say that he doesn't see a lot of play recently.
the euphony of
Your team is
If
picking.
Joy doesn't hit level 4, she can't really get her power spike early, and wave
Let's
clear is
go.
just very poor in the early game.
music.
Oh, Fury picking up Granger. Jadora picking up the counter towards Granger with the Erethal. Oh, Shroomsy currently showing us support roamers. Will this be... Oh, he was just trolling us. Oh, Shroomsy on his Tigreal.
For honor!
Your team
Yeah.
is picking.
The Melissa pick was a bit weird, but you know what? That's totally fine. Maybe they would respect banning as well.
That's true. Alright, I did decrease the game sounds
more
volume.
than
So
a
that
weapon.
should hopefully resolve it, as we do see Team Merlin picking Now,
Mm.
Julian.
Okay, well, who do you think has a better drafting? I'm going on the side of IO a bit more, mainly because no one in Pandora has any lockdown heroes besides from Camilla.
Yeah, if we're
You
looking
know,
at that, yeah, I have to
asking you is
favor.
like,
I have to
it's
favor.
gonna be so biased because these all the class next to me is also part of IO. Can you imagine? This is so biased right now, guys. Can you hear that?
I didn't even say a word. But if you're looking at the team
Uh,
composition, right? You've got your follow up, you've got your set, got your damage. Pretty much,
yeah, they're
I am
pretty
going
well
to
rounded.
pretty well rounded. Yeah, so it's difficult to get this, but hey, listen here, right? Viewers, get your votes in. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button as we are going to jump in this first match, this best of one series in the lower bracket for the Viking Series. As we do see, Immortal Order is going to go for their blue buff rotation, and Julian also going for his blue buff. So same side rotation. Oh, never mind, Julian deciding to go for his red. However, this is going to be a race on who's going to clear their jungle faster and get that rotation into the gold lane. As we do know, that is the point of order for both teams.
Well, since it's a Julian, I'm going to assume that they're going to try to invade early because wait, his teammates didn't help him leash. That's a bit weird. But anyways, as I was saying, if Julian got level 3 and he could have managed to invade while Joy is also level 3.
Indeed. So
Because Julian only has 3 skills anyways, and he hits his power spike at level 3, so
that is true. As we
Yeah.
do see, Immortal Order does start the Litho, and the Litho does go to Moba Chad. This Joy is they're going for that invade onto the micro creep, the little creep.
the Julian is a bit scared. I don't know why he was going back and forth.
We
in
do
that
see the
place.
engagement onto Camilla. Joy was onto Camilla, however, decides to go onto the Julian. Julian misses his first skill and third skill. Joy picks up a kill. That's a 2-for-0 exchange, as Camilla did fall in that engagement as well. So we will see the turtle spawning up in the next 15 seconds. Chat, welcome to the stream, Shady. It's a pleasure to see you in the commentating booth. Oh, chatting booth. My bad.
But you know, it's not looking very good for Pandora's red coat right now. It is you know, it's still early, so there's not much to say, but you know, the mentality, I don't know if they'll give up right now if they still win a fight. Because most games are determined very early.
As the first turtle of the match does go to Immortal Order. However, we do see the engagement onto 2. The Frigid Glacier does land onto 2. At this point in stage, it is a 2-for-0 exchange. However, we do see Changi going for this red buff invade here. Does Joy no, it doesn't seem like Joy does realize this and leaves the red buff, opting to go for the blue buff. Oh my word. What is this? Look, I agree with the invade, but check the bushes.
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
As we do see the Electro beats is onto Granger. However, Joy did get stunned up by Camilla's second skill. Fury will need to retreat, but decides not to do that to clear the minion waves first. Oh, the Electro beats from Joy is in. Will they be able to catch Granger? Aerithal picks up the kill onto Granger. Camilla in a rock hard sticky situation. Yeah. Woo, what a flip, yeah. CC is giving Phoveus a very hard time in the lane.
Well, CC does have the ability to poke and go in and out of Phoveus's range. It's not very easy to play this matchup for Phoveus, however. I would love to see the Phoveus roam more because he's just been stuck in his lane.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Oh.
Get that pressure onto the mid lane. and get that rotation. However, we do see the engagement onto Phobius as CC just uses her first skill, the yo-yo, the yo-yo throw. Yo-yo
But you know,
dance.
it's a bit difficult. I just realized that CC is 2 levels ahead of the Phobias.
100%, as we do see this
3.
press
Yeah,
from
it's around
Changi coming in, trying to save the red buff, but Erithel does take the red buff away from Pandora's Code Red. Granger being allowed to get his gold up here, that gold difference that was caused by the Erithel. However, we do see Immortal Order waiting for Phobius or Camilla to just come out of their rotation, because the second turtle of the match is up, as we do see Moba Chad with the Joy does start the second turtle of the match. Pandora's Code Red not really opting to contest for the turtle. So at the 5-minute mark, Immortal Order takes the second turtle of the match and has a 3.5k gold lead with a 5 kill advantage. Pandora's Code Red not having a response at this point of stage with this the gold advantage that Immortal Order has established.
They're playing too passively, I see. Well, there is not much to do because,
Or
you know, in the early game, Julian didn't get the gold he needs. Normally, if Julian falls behind, it's very difficult for him to come back.
indeed, so we do see Joy with the Electro Beats onto Granger. We'll get the pick off onto Granger under the tier 2 turret. Whew.
What a bully. What a bully.
Oh, we do see CC does get Phobius low once more, and it doesn't care about the Changi here in the XP lane. However, the first tier 1 turret does fall in favor of Immortal Order. Electro Beats from Joy is in and is on a killing spree as Phobius is taken down by the count. However, I just need to say this. Oh, hello, Hachiman.
Can we just check the items real quick?
Yeah, we can.
Red team
All right.
has been destroyed.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Ooh, Erithel taking 2 hits
Fedora
from the
is
turret.
trying to chance it there.
Oh, will the Death Sonata land onto... No, just misses. However,
However, that tower is one shot.
the implosion play from Tigreal is
what a
onto
set.
2.
What a
However,
set.
Aurora does finish it off. The Curse Blood does land onto 3. Electro Beats from Joy is on. Moba Chad does pick up a kill. However, that's a 2 for 3 exchange in favor of Pandora's Code Red. And Changi does take down the tier 1 turret in the bot lane. Pandora's Code Red should be comfortable with this third and final turtle in the match.
That was yeah, that was pretty funny. Anyways, I thought they would have taken the tower because it was just like a one shot. From all of them could have dived. That was just pretty weird, but that was still a very good dive from the Tigreal.
100%. Hachiman, where do you want to play, bro? Alright, so we do see the rotations from, pretty much it's a 3-2 split from the side of IO. And Pandora's Code Red going for that 4-1 split at this point of stage. However, we do see Immune and Oshumzi is waiting here in the bush here. CC just showing herself. Does start the engagement onto the blue buff. Fedora is in with the Aerothel. So this is going to be a successful jungle invade as we do see the engagement from Obachad onto Camilla. However, the First Blood doesn't land on the mark just yet.
Well, they are leaving some space for bot lane. I'm not sure if they will want to push, if they're deciding to take the top lane, mid lane. Oof, words today,
Yes, words and wordplay. Alright, so at the 8.5 minute mark, we do see Immortal Order having that 6 kills advantage as well as a 4k gold lead. However, we do see the Electro Beats from Joy is in the implosion play. The set is on 2-3. However, there's no follow-up. The Frigid Glacier does get casted on 2-3. However, the Star Press does eliminate one, the Tigreal. Erithel does respond by getting a kill onto Granger. However, the engagement does not stop. Moba Chad is in. That's a 4-for-1 exchange in favor of Immortal Order, and we will see a tier 2 turret falling in favor of Immortal
Just
Order.
right when the Lord is about to spawn. Can you imagine that?
What a perfect setup coming from Immortal Order. As you mentioned, Gates, it was just before the Lord spawned, but it doesn't seem like Immortal Order is going to go for this Lord at this point in the stage. As we do see the rest of Pandora's Code Red does spawn. Well,
they did manage to get them a tower, so...
Achiman,
You
to
know.
answer your question, it is Crackdot Crusader. The man, the myth, the legend, Gates. Alright, that's another tier 2 turret in favor of Immortal Order. Immortal Order having full map control at this point of stage. As we do see, Joy does start this Lord, and the Lord will go firmly in favor of Immortal Order. Yet, what do you think? If you were in Pandora's Code Red's shoes and DCR's shoes, what would you do to get the tides turned here? Oh, the implosion play from Tiger onto 2.
Whoa.
However, the Frigid Glacier does land as well. Joy picks up 2 kills. That's 2-for-0 exchange in favor of Immortal Order. Oh, the star press from Changi is in. However, the electro beats from Joy does eliminate Volvius.
Anyways, to answer your question, I would lose. There was, there are always some ways to prevent this from happening. But now everyone on the enemy team has too much leverage. Everyone is Omega fed. Everyone is carry in Immortal Order right now. It's just too difficult to come back from
focus
this.
on the Nexus. The Frigid Glacier is committed to try and get the PCR stunned up so that the Lord can get one more hit. But Marjon not being able to sustain all of that damage. Changi did use a star press to get that Lord's mouth. Like, what is this? How is this star press so up quick? Immortal Order just keeping the waves evenly pushed at this point in stage. We will see that they will start wave lane management. They will start with their lane management in a second, as we do see the lanes will just get.
But it's great. Where the Lord is spawning is actually pretty great because it's on the opposite side of the only tower that's standing alive, so they have to give up one of the
Cursed Blood does land onto CC. However, they don't have this. Obvious doesn't get the knock onto CC to proc his ult. However, Moba Chad with a Joy with the electro beats onto 3. Woo! Doing so much damage. You just that's the vengeance.
Wow, the disrespect! Look at that guy.
Here's my question, right? Does vengeance help or Joy? Oh, the implosion play from Tigreal onto 3. Joy is in there.
Whoa,
Oh,
what an ult!
what an ult, as you mentioned.
But Irithel can end. Irithel can end. If everyone just locks, they can end the game. What a play!
GG's well played to both teams. However, Immortal Order pretty much being very dominant in this match, as the MVP does go to Moba Chad with the Joy 8-1 and 7. No MVP for the side of Pandora's Code Red. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head into the second match of the evening, and I should have that poll up for you in a minute or two. Well, I would have it up in a minute. I'm just going to set up the video, and then I'll see you in a few.
So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive. So I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see is a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Wait to the test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase so I'll stay on track. Yeah, I enjoy the race so I'll make that bag. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove. And there's not a lot of time so I gotta make moves.
Got things that I wanna do. I got plans, got schemes that I follow through. I make all my gains from what I produce. I don't lose, I learn, don't get confused. Peace in the dark cause I work fucking hard. So many nights sitting in the graveyard cause they lost to the grind, but that's fine, that's a start. To do something great, sacrifice is a part of it. It's just the start of it. You can't start then quit. You have to harness this cause energy is bliss. And when I swing I miss, but then I swing and hit. So I'ma swing again and I'ma swing again. Then I'll be taking off cause I don't wait or pause. I got the game unlocked, I never mind the clock. I take the last shot, I got a fast cross. Villain energy cause I'm the last boss.
Test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase so I'll stay on track. Yeah, I enjoy the race so I'll make that bag. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove. And there's not a lot of time so I gotta make moves.
And that was a quick minute or two. Let's call it 3 minutes because that's the length of the intro, ladies and gentlemen. We have the next teams in the lobby. It is Khakis up against the Vortex. Yet, what are you expecting coming into this second lower bracket matchup between Khakis?
You know, I would try to look for my car keys, you know? Anyways, what a weird name. It's a pretty good name, pretty funny name. And Vortex, well, I'm just expecting a pretty good game. I don't know much about these two teams, but I'm looking forward to see what they're gonna dish out tonight.
Well, if you look at the Vortex, right, you've got Monkey D. Luffy. You've got got Monkey. You should know Monkey D.
Oh,
Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy. Yes, I definitely know Monkey D. Luffy because you know we played in the same team before. For the random matchup. What was the tournament called again?
The roll roulette.
Yeah, the roll roulette. I definitely played with him for that. He wasn't my team for that. So good times, good times. Maybe we should have another one like that sooner or later, you know?
Yeah, we can definitely look at having a season 2 of the roll roulette. However, we are going to be busy in the month of June and July as we do have the MSA Cup in
Yeah, that is a very big match. Guys, please stay in tune for that. You know, come subscribe, you know, to see when that's gonna happen, right? And please like the channel. It helps a lot. Thank you, guys.
yeah, and so thank you, Gets. All right, so the bands that come in, it's CC Carmilla, Kalia, and Xborg. So good luck and have fun to both teams. Gets, what you thinking about the first lobby bands?
It was CC Com and I didn't see that one. Enlighten me. Okay. A bit weird. It was CC Carm and someone else. However, the CC and the Calm was pretty good bands.
100%. So, MOBA, Chad, Jadora, if you guys
You
are
were
wondering
muted the
why you
whole
can't,
time.
if you were wondering why you can't see your match at this point in stage, I do have a delay on this stream, you know, just to keep fair play. So with regards to that, the full match would be uploaded as soon as this is done. 4 minutes or two.
Let's fight till
But
our
yeah,
hearts
it's
content.
unfortunately
Your team
it's
is
a
banning.
glitch on the new YouTube update. So yeah, I didn't say that. Let's rewind as we do see Lucian and Lucas getting banned out.
Oof.
No, Mobo Chad, the end was not only recorded, the entire match was recorded. Like I just mentioned, just wait for it to finish.
Someone has not been watching the channel
He was playing.
from day one. I from day one, from day one. Not the playing, not the playing. Anyways.
As we do see Blue getting banned out.
Blue is that's a funny band
Time to drop
actually.
the beat of the flash.
Your team is picking.
Joy, okay. Joy is a pretty good band, right?
No one can escape my iron
Your
fist.
team is picking.
Oh, that's Ghidorah. Okay, that makes sense.
Muju _02 going for the Badang as first
I
pick.
haven't really seen Badang being played a lot. After the nerf, his pick rate has decreased quite substantially.
Iron.
Yeah, it has,
team
but
I'm watching
Badang
Joy
is
still.
Badang is still a good hero to pick up, especially when it comes to the certain sets that you want to do. You play with certain combinations, especially when you pick up a chip. Badang is definitely one of the first heroes that comes to mind combining with a chip. Will the Vortex go for the chip?
Payback time.
As we do see Jaguar _02 does
My
pick up
mission is
Faza
to
and
protect
Your
lives.
team
ACU picking up Hylos.
I know Kufra is very good with Badang because all Badang has to do is pick up a wall and Kufra can just ult whenever. Okay, well, let's talk about the picks. Sicilian and Gatot, pretty solid picks. Sicilian has some crazy damage. No one has to even say anything about it. Some crazy damage. Gatot just has a very good set potential.
is banning.
Belric. So we will see Gatot in EXP. Well, it's high chances, that's gonna happen. Or Belric EXP, but I'm thinking Drome and EXP have already been picked, so you don't have to wait for those two anymore. The Farsa pick is a pretty solid pick as well with the high lows. I haven't really known Badang to be, good yet. Like I mean, I'm saying he's good, but I haven't seen him in action after his nerf. So I'm excited to see what Vortex is going to come up with.
waiting
Your team is
Indeed.
picking.
So Jadora, there was nothing about Jadora. Gets just said, "Oh, that's Jadora."
Yeah, that's
seeing
Ghidorah.
you-
Yeah.
Obviously seeing you play in the old lane. So Carrie being the final ban for the Vortex.
Need some
Achilles
stitches? I
picking
can
up
help.
the Melissa.
Is picking.
I'm not too sure about the carry ban. However, hey, look,
The Fanny. What?
it sounds like you're very excited to see it in action. As
I
in-
am so excited. Oh, I just realized that Monkey DDC
What's
also
your command?
plays.
Your team
I'm not
is
sure if they're
picking.
going to swap, but if Aspect is going to play it, I am so excited to see a Fanny in this game. It has been picked. Holly is such a horrible pick into Fanny. What are you doing?
Then Gerard, please don't pick the Harley. You will give.
You're gonna give them a free game. It's gonna be a free game. Okay, Saber does counter the Fanny.
All right, we've got a very special viewer in the live chat once more. JD Spawn is currently watching MLVPB. Yes, my apologies. I forgot the name. It's Layla, right?
What?
He'll catch up now.
Okay,
JD's daughter is
alright.
watching the stream while she's having breakfast, getting ready for.
No.
Yeah, just received the photo. The Layla.
Alright, well.
Welcome to the stream. It's always good to have you here. However, we are into the second and final match into the evening of the Viking Series. It is Team Vortex up against Khakis. The votes going slightly in favor of the Vortex. So Vortex currently being favored by 55% to pick up the W here against Khaki.
But it's always great. It's always great to see something that's closer to 50% because it's not gonna be a total beatdown. It's going to be somewhat of a very great game.
Smash them.
That is true. Wait, is okay, no, Fozo's not lagging. I just wanted to see that. Yeah, JD. That's
What
that's
are you
the
in
first thing
favor
that
of
came to my
anyways?
mind. As we do see Saber going for his blue buff and Fanny. So yeah, seems like Khakis will be going for that XP lane. Wait, it's Badang, Rome, and Hylos XP.
Oh, that also makes some sense. I don't know, maybe they wanted to push the saber away from the Fanny. So that's why he picked and to put up a wall so he can waste his dash, the saber dash.
Yeah, well that does
However,
make sense.
not a bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's playable. It's pretty playable.
So we do see Sanguine
All right,
Claws
good
trying to
night,
get
Fedora.
that. Good night, Jadora. We do see the Sanguine Claws trying to steal that gold grab, but Melissa doesn't get the gold grab. But however, we do see the cabling coming in from Fanny. Would this mean that we're going to see an XP engagement? As we do see the first turtle of the match is 30 seconds away. We're 1 minute and a half into this matchup. However, we do see Saber's first skill is committed. Oh, however, Fanny is onto Saber. Saber is taken down as a first blood as Fanny uses the cables to escape the
That was
grabs of the
such
Pillaric.
a quick burst. That was such a quick burst.
I mean, I was looking
know,
at Saber's health bar and it was like one done
I
and
was just
nothing.
look, it just went down so fast. But in a matchup like this, I would recommend building what's that item? Dreadnought. Yes, I would build Dreadnought. It reduces the damage by a lot. For both teams, you won't get single shot, trust. And especially into burst heroes like Saber and Fanny.
You see Khakis is starting the first Lord of the match. However, will Khakis be able to get the... Oh, we do see the wall coming in from Badang. However, the Avatar of Guardian does land on 2-2. However, Faza does use Fairy to get out of the situation. It is a one for nothing exchange in favor of Khakis, as well as the first turtle of the match going first to the in favor of Khakis as Layla starts trolling you in the chat.
I'm liking the way Vortex is playing this matchup. They're playing it really well and very solidly. They're having some very good positioning and they're always there when they need to be. They're always in a great position, you know?
We do see Sicilian picking up the Sky Piercer. However, both teams are here in the bot lane. Oh, the Featherlight airstrike is in from Faza. However, just to poke Melissa and keep Melissa away as the first crack from Badang is on to Saber. However, Melissa does take down Badang. Fanny's we do see the Bat's Feast gets committed to just get the minions away. She says she's a hack person. Stop Skinkle. Alright. Please don't hack my system. You will just find a lot of video content. Well, like video edit. Let me. Alright, so second turtle of the match is going to be up in 20 seconds. You do see Saber going for this rotation, going to steal the XP crab. Turtle is up in 10 seconds. Gadget does poke the Hylos, however. Oh, no taunt onto Hylos.
No ult. They're saving it.
Then seems like he's going to save it for this turtle fight engagement. Fanny just pretty much delaying the engagement here, as we do see Parky starting the turtle. The Vortex being patient with this engagement. Oh, the engagement, the glorious pathway is committed from Hylos. However, they are into the backline. The second turtle of the match, Wrath is... Oh, the Wrath of Drives was committed. Hylos is taken down by Saber. Fanny is in with a cutthroat, and the first crack from Badang is in. The Avatar of Guardian is committed. However, Faza will be able to escape. That's a 3-for-2 exchange in favor. Make that a 3-for-3 exchange, as a 1-1 does get a solo kill on the bot lane. So at the 5-minute mark.
Well, it is plus turtle.
Yeah, that's true. So at the 5-minute mark, Karkis has the 1 kill advantage, as well as the 1.4k gold lead. No, 2.4k gold lead. 2.7k gold lead. Let me. Okay. I'm done. Every time when I read it, the gold goes up.
Yeah, but 1.6. Anyways, they're playing pretty well so far. Well, it is a Saber into a Fanny. You know,
Well, the Wrath
he's so
guys
much
is
you can
committed onto
expect.
Faza, and Faza
What?
has been eliminated by Saber.
As I was saying, it is a Saber. You know, he is going to hunt down all the squishies. Like, these no safe heroes here, except for like maybe the Hylos, and that's about it. And Badang.
As you mentioned,
But
Hylos,
the
we do see the
1-1
engagement onto Hylos. But just pretty much, the Hylos is staying through all of the damage. The Fanny with the cables, all the glorious pathway is committed. The Avatar of Guardian committed defensively. But Bellerix sustaining all of that damage. Oh, the first crack from Badang is in. However, Saber is into the mix,
Wow.
picking up a double kill. And
Saber.
Gatto gets the pick off onto Fanny. That's a 3-4.
Can we see the
exchange.
items? Let's just check the items real quick. I just want to see that.
50
Oh,
stacks
he
on the
has 50 stacks on Sky Pierce, so that makes so much more sense
Team
now.
hero has been slain.
Oh, but Melissa
What?
Mata having a splendid time against the 1-1 in the bot lane, as a Monkey D
Yeah,
is
well,
currently
we've
2-0.
We've seen before 1-1-1 to Melissa several days ago, or was it yesterday? She was a menace. Yeah,
It was yesterday.
and we had a discussion about it. Remember?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I'm not sure if you saw. Yeah, that 1-1 has one of the best early games laning phases, or one of the best solo laning phases, because of her ability to hop back and forth.
That is true. But 1-1 is... She's not a very easy hero to pick up and to play with.
Oh yes, guys, please. Even though I compliment her so much,
Jaro is
take
currently
it
in a
easy.
sticky situation. Oh, using the Avatar of Guardian defensively once more. Over.
So everyone is...
Oh, the crossbow
Oh,
tanks
vengeance.
onto Gacha. As we do see a tier 1 turret is taken down in the bot lane. However, 1-1 was not done with Gacha. Oh, the glorious pathway is committed as Monkey D. Luffy goes on a killing spree and gets the kill onto Gacha. However, Saber did pick up a kill for the side of Karkis, catching Badang out of position. And that is a tier 2 turret in favor of Karkis.
I mean, they did manage to get another tier turret at the top lane as well. So I guess it's a bit even.
Map control currently in favor of Karkis, with them having
Yeah, of
the
course,
tier 2
of
turret.
course. Yeah, but I don't know what happened at bot lane. Bot lane just got destroyed.
Indeed, so as we do see the engagement, the Bats Feast is committed. The first crack from Badang onto Saber. The Wrath of Giants is committed as well. Cecilian picking up a double kill. The Avatar of Guardian does land onto Faza. However, 1-1 is not having it. She is getting the revenge for her team. It is currently a 2-for-2 exchange. Or as we do see, Mardra has entered the battlefield. This is, the Karkis not having their jungle at this point in stage, but... the Vortex not utilizing the advantage that they had with Fanny still being up, as we do see 1-1 does take a tier 1 turret in favor of the Vortex. And Gacha returns with a tier 1 turret as well.
Yeah, they should try to focus the energy on the 1-1. But you know, the Fanny and the 1-1 are doing just so much damage, so it's not easy to take both of them down at the same
This
time.
positioning from the 1-1, yeah. Just waiting. Oh, she gets that one. Will she get the crossbow tag? Oh, the Sanguine Clause has been committed. That's a 2-for-0 exchange at this point in stage. The Avatar of Guardian is committed, but it's cancelled. Currently, it's a 2-for-1 exchange. Oh, but we do see Saber onto Fanny, but Fanny gets the W onto Saber. But the Glorious Pathway did get committed, and Fanny was eliminated. Oh, Melissa with a Tweedledall onto Hylos. Not just having that burst just yet, that damage. I'm wondering if she's got that DHS, as we do see the feathered airstrike has been committed. Just almost catching Melissa there. Achilles escaping with what? Let's call that 10 HP.
Barely any HP left. However, I'm not sure if they would want to start a team fight. I would try to push in some waves on the opposite side first. But, you know, we'll see what they do. Because now it's starting to look like a Lord fight's gonna happen.
Oh, we do see the engagement onto Garagacha. The Rapid Brides has been committed. However, that proc does come through from Garagacha. The shutdown kill from Fanny is onto Gato. Oh, Belleric will be caught out as well. It's a double kill going in favor of Fanny. The Bat's Feast has been committed just to keep them safe. However, it's 2-for-1 exchange in favor of the Vortex. This is currently a back and forth match. So Melissa has got the... Ooh, okay. Okay, interesting. Melissa's got an interesting build. Obviously, I know that one item is for the 1-1. Oh, Baza gets a feathered airstrike onto 1. However, that's a 2-for-0 exchange once more in favor of the Vortex. It seems like the Vortexes are turning the tides here. At the 11.5 minute mark, we do see Vortex having that 2k gold lead. However, they still have the 2-kill deficit. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're going to reach that point shortly that gold isn't going to matter anymore. We're about 3 minutes away from that. And hey, listen, I need to say this. It's not about the kills. It's about getting the objectives.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what happened, but like Vortex is starting to clutch now. They were losing in the early part of the game, and it wasn't a very light loss. It was like around a 4k gold lead. Now they are up ahead by around 2k, or well, around there.
It is 2k. As we do see, Mardra does storm onto the tier 2 turret. The Sanguine Clause was committed to get the what's the name down. However, the Vortex does get a tier 2 turret. This does even up the map for the Vortex, so no more map control in favor of Kaki. It's not the optimal Melissa build, but hey, nonetheless, we do see that the Vortex is keeping the pressure here in the mid lane, keeping Kaki's back. It's difficult to predict what the next play is going to be, because I mean the Lord is 80 seconds away. The Vortex would hope for a overextension coming in from Kaki's. However, Fanny using the cabling in and out.
What a beat.
But however, we do see the engagement is onto Hylos. He does use that Revitalize. Sanguine Clause misses 3, but the invade is onto the blue buff. Will they get the blue buff? Yes, sir. They got the blue buff.
Well, there's Kaki's is just missing a slight important factor in the game, is that they can hide. You don't have to always engage.
Indeed so. Belleric does engage. The Avatar of Guardian not landing onto the mark. The fist crack is in. Glorious Pathway has been committed. Saber picking up a double kill. Faza getting the response. Saber currently on a triple kill. Will we see the Maniac coming in here? No! Gato steals the Maniac from Saber. I'm sorry, but that is going to happen. If you steal Maniacs or Savages, viewers, what happens? You get live named and shamed. 4-for-0 exchange in favor of Kaki's. We do see that engagement. Oh, but Dunn getting the first crack onto Saber. However, they're not done. Bellary comes in to save Saber. That's a tier 2 turret taken down in favor of Khakis. The second lord of the match has spawned up. Woo! What an entertaining match. I have to say, I have to give that. I mean, now Khakis has a 1k gold lead again. So it's back and forth the entire time. Getting those shutdown kills does matter. So Gatagacha building Sky Pierce.
Wait, what is he building? Why is everyone building Sky Pierce? I think it buffed. What's happening? Whoa!
Oh,
Shut down on the Saber.
yes, that's a 1-for-1
It's just the
exchange.
end.
It's a 1-for-1
It's just the
exchange.
end for Kakis because now Fanny is alive and she just needs to cause so much chaos. And as of is, she's pushing bot lane. Her mobility will get her to
Avatar
Lord in like
Guardian lands
3
onto
seconds.
one. Wrath of Giants was committed the glorious pathway in an opposite direction as we do see Fanny coming in with a cutthroat onto Badang's first track. However, it is at this point in stage a 3-for-2 exchange. Well, it's 3-for-1 because 1-1 was down. No, it's a 2-for-1 exchange. My bad, where's my maths at? However, Hylos does engage onto Belleric. Fanny will come in here and try to get the follow-up onto Belleric. Yes, she does get the kill onto Belleric. However, Gatagacha will die in this instance. He does not sustain through all of that damage. This does put the Vortex at a very good position to take the second Lord of the match. By Shady, gotta go.
Blue team has slain the Lord.
School type. Or was it school
Not a
type?
kill.
Oh, the engagement onto a Saber as the feathered airstrike
what a
does
good ult.
land onto Saber.
That
Hachiman,
was
welcome
such a
back.
great ult from Farsa. The feathered airstrike was just on point there.
100%. That was accurate casting there. Hachiman, what happened with your match against NWO? Or shall I say Akutsukami?
Did they change their name?
Yeah, they did. Ooh. Fanny just trying to bait those skills, but Farkis has learned what Fanny does. Look at that. He's still doing it. So Marja going to power walk in the bot lane.
Yeah, the Fanny has been playing really well, and I just realized I didn't mention this during the drafting.
Has been destroyed.
When Fanny is next to a wall, she can spam her cables, and Badang creates walls. What a weird combo, but it works.
It does, and it indeed does. As we do see, Marja is not allowed to get onto this tier 3 turret. Karki's just allowed. Oh, well, we do see the Belleric going in. However, he does not get the Wrath of Giants onto anyone. Well, no Wrath of Giants committed. That's a tier 3 turret taken down. Oh, the Saber on his ult onto the Fanny. Will they be able to catch the Fanny here? No, they do not. Fanny uses the cables to get out of harm's way.
Can I just see the items one more time? I see. Well, we know that everyone's building Sky Piercer, but I think it's time Saber sold his for like Blade of Despair, because he's starting to lose his stacks. He's dying way too. Oh, no shot. Oh, he sold another item for it, but all right, that's fine. But you know what he should get? He should try to get War Axe. War Axe is such a great item. It makes you super tanky.
Yeah, indeed. So we do see Belleric just getting that taunt onto the 1-1. But 1-1, you know, 1-1 being 1-1, so slippery. Hachiman, but don't worry, I'll play a soundboard sound for you after this match. I can't jump to Discord and come back to the game. So let's let the game finish first, and then I'll play a soundboard specially for you, as we do see the glorious pathway onto Saber. Feathered Airstrike is in as well. However, but 1-1 does finish off Saber. The engagement continues onto Zenjiro. The first crack from Badang is in. 1-1 picking up a double kill. That's a 2-for-0 exchange in favor of the Vortex.
And it was against the enemy jungler. So now 10 seconds Lord is up. And I don't know how Kakis will defend against this.
Oh, Fanny trying to bait those skills once more. However, the first crack from Badang is into the backline. Under the tier 3 turret, Sicilian with the best speed. Does get the pick off onto Badang. That's a double kill for Sicilian. Woo! What a defensive play coming in from Kakis. 2-for-0 exchange in favor of Kakis. However, we do see...
However, they did manage to get the turret. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna say the same thing as me. However, they did manage to get the tier 3 turret.
Yeah, so look, it did work out in the end. However, Hawkies will have a very good option here. This is going to come down to a retro battle. Ooh! Hawkies gets the Marja. However, the Wrath of Giants is committed onto 2. The Avatar of Guardian does land onto 1. Sicilian finishes off Fanny. However, will they be able to catch the 1-1 here? The feathered airstrike, the crossbow down from Fanny onto Garagacha. However, Faza does get the kill in the end. It is a
Well, the Lord
2-for-1
spawned
exchange.
immediately.
Yeah.
That is just so unfortunate. The Lord spawned immediately, giving Vortex no chance to catch their breath.
Glorious pathway onto Saber. That does slow Saber down. That does give the opening for Fanny as Hylos does get the kill with his second skill. Oh my word. This is not a good position. This is going to take us.
I don't know what happened there because they were playing together. Now all of a sudden they decided to split, which was just a bit weird, well, for my taste, you know.
That is true. I mean, look, the game is fairly balanced. We should see those immortality items popping up. That should be the item to go for. To be honest, I mean, no one picking up the immortality item. And I mean, we are past.
Yeah,
the 20-minute
immortality would
mark.
be a great item.
100%. I mean,
Yeah.
especially with your.
I think
respawn
everyone is
timer.
just building damage.
Yeah, especially with your
Yeah,
respawn.
everyone is so.
Everyone
I'm
is
so sorry.
You know, everyone is sorry.
I'm saying, everyone is just so power hungry. They're all just building damage. No one wants to build any defense.
I mean,
Okay, your turn. Say what you want to say.
the
I'm so
respawn
sorry.
timer, the respawn timer is going to reach that 1 minute mark. I mean, immortality is so important, especially on your tanks. And if look, oh, we do see the engagement onto Belleric. However, Belleric does commit the Wrath of Giants. The Avatar of Guardian is in. However, Badang does use the wall to split the Karkis. I mean, that wall casting from Badang is so beautiful. The Bat's Feast was committed. However, Melissa does finish off Fatty. That's a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Karkis. But I need to give credit to
Why
Badang.
is Saber?
Right?
Yeah.
The engagement does continue. Garagacha is in. However, the wall is up from Badang once more. Melissa is in there with the Tweedledum. Will she be able to catch clashes? Yes, she gets the kill onto Hylos. However, the feathered airstrike is in and does land and gets both Belleric and Melissa low. But we will see Melissa healing up, especially because she's got that horse claws. However, Badang is not done. He wants part of this. Wrath of Giants is committed onto Badang. However, Melissa's not following up on that Wrath of Giants, and that gets Melissa killed as Faza does pick off Melissa. What?
Yeah, that was so weird. That was a free kill on the Badang
Oh,
because all of Farsa's abilities were on cooldown at that moment. I don't understand what was happening there, communication or something. But yeah, she kind of threw. She kind of threw. I don't want to like name names, but that was kind of a throw. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, look. We do see the Sky Piercers getting sold off the Garagacha and as well as the Saber, right? Selling the Sky Piercer for the Assassin's Blade. However, the Vortex is in a very good position to take this Lord. There's no opening for Saber to come in here. Kaki should just go back and wait for the Lord to come in and try and get a clutch defense. I mean, they've been setting up for this. Belleric going in, commits the Wrath of Giants. Garagacha is into the mix as well. He gets the shutdown kill onto Faza. Will I be counting my words here though? However, Saber did get the first crack and Fanny does clutch the Lord as we do see the crossbow tanks from 1-1 is onto Garagacha. You will not survive this engagement. That is a 2-for-2 exchange. I mean, and the Vortex picking up Lord. Oh boy. Alright. So
Yeah.
we are reaching that 24-minute mark. Gold doesn't matter anymore. Still no immortality items. Yeah.
That Melissa build is so weird. I'm not gonna lie.
There's no penetration for the Melissa into this mix. I mean, you are looking to pick that the penetration, especially when you have the Badang and the Hylos in a mix. I mean, especially late game. But hey, it ain't
Because,
over. Still
yeah,
the cookie
with
crumbles.
heroes like Melissa, you're not really targeting their backline. You're more of a someone to delete other tanks. It is marksman role.
All
You know,
the Wrath of
marksman,
Giants is
that's what
committed.
their job
However,
is.
1-1 is taken down by the Saber. We will see Kaki's clutching up another defense. That's a 1-for-nothing exchange at this point of stage. The wave clear is there. Right?
Kalki's just keeps on defending. This game is never going to end. This defense is just way too
feathered
strong.
airstrike onto Belleric. The avatar of Guardian is committed.
Avatar
It does
Guardian.
land onto Fanny. That was a proper land as we do see the taunt coming in from Belleric. However, we do see the engagement does continue and is focused onto the Hylos. No engagement onto the back line. Fanny. Fanny nearly died, right? She nearly died. But hey, look,
She had
we
no
need-
immortality at then. Now she just got her immortality back.
I
It
mean,
was a bit slow there.
Fanny is the only player with the immortality item. But look at this Thunderbolt stacks.
I mean,
It's almost set. Badang nearly has 70 stacks on his Thunderbolt. Hylos has 61 stacks. I mean, look.
you need armor pen. I'm not gonna lie. You definitely need armor pen for that.
Shall we call a
If you're
friend?
not building, I'm telling you, you need. I don't understand what you're doing if you're not building armor pen this game.
So we do see Vortex setting up once again. Look, we are literally 2 minutes away from the longest match on stream. Will we break a record here and go for the longest stream for one MLBB match? As we do see Saber does go back to defend the Nexus and does get the pick off onto 1-1. So at this point of stage, no marksman for the side of the Vortex, as we do see Melissa does start up this very, very beefy Mardra. I mean, look at that health. That health was at almost 70k. That is insane, right? This is insane. Yeah, look.
You should just wait.
All feathered
Save the
airstrike
cup.
is committed.
Oh.
However, the Avatar of Avatar of Guardian does land onto Faza. However, they need to keep an eye out. Fanny is onto the base. Will the Vortex clutch this? The Vortex clutched it. Fanny onto
What
the
a
base.
clutch! What a oh my days!
Victory!
Oh, I'm choking on my own spit.
Anyway, look. All of us.
That was a very close game. That was a very, very close game.
I mean, look at that. It's 32-33. Hylos picking up MVP for the side of the Vortex and Belleric. So, picking up the MVP for
Both
the side
Romans.
of... Both Romans picking... No, well, Hylos
Oh.
was actually...
Oh, it's. Oh wait, Ketot was the Rome. No, it wasn't. Oh, okay, my bad, guys. Don't chew my head off with this one, please.
Alright, so
But yeah.
let me do this quickly. Let's Hachiman, this is especially just for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Why are you gay?
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the stream tonight. This was a fun Immortal Order slaughtering Pandora's Code Red in the first matchup, and the second match being back and forth. So, look, thank you all for joining us, and thank you for the likes. I just quickly want to see something. There's 14 viewers, 6 likes. Why are you not liking the stream? Don't you like my voice?
Yeah, guys, please like the stream. It gives us motivation. To cast better.
And not let Scar be so sensitive, right? So, thank you all for joining the stream. We appreciate the support, and we will see you all tomorrow. So tomorrow night we've got upper and lower brackets semi-finals. So one lower bracket semi-final and one upper bracket semi-final. It's going to be a best of 3, and then on Thursday It is the other lower bracket semi-final and the other upper bracket semi-final. Once again, best of 3. As well as tomorrow night, we've got Soulless Bunnies Battle to Death PUBG matchup. I can promise you, you will be entertained with tomorrow's PUBG stream. And then on Thursday evening, we do have the Deuce X Squads PUBG as well. And we will be concluding the Viking series on Friday night at... Hey, Wena, that sound is for late night shows. Anyway, where was I? You see now, you cancelled my train of thought.
I didn't say anything. I just let you ramble. You can end it.
So on Friday night, we will be concluding the Viking series. It is going to be the grand finals. It's going to be a best of 5, as well as we will be continuing with the African Conquest Cup, as well as some academy matches. So it's going to be, the academy matches will be taking place on Saturday, and the African Conquest Cup will be Friday and Saturday. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us, and yeah, this is going to be, well, almost goodbye and good night. Gets any final words for the viewers?
Nope, except, okay, let me not make the same mistake. Last time I said nope, Waylander gave me a whole thing. I'm gonna say, thanks for joining us, guys. Have a great night. See you next time.
And yeah, I thought Crack was going to say, stay safe, and kids, please don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, okay, kids.
All right, so this is going to be goodbye and good night from Scarp Skenkel and Crack Dust Crusader and the Waylander Gaming crew. So thank you all once more, and goodbye.